Hello and welcome to this video. In this video I'm traveling from New Delhi to Frankfurt. On my way I'll be showing you guys what are the documents that are required for the check-in process, what do they ask at the immigration, how was my flight experience in Vistara, what happens at the Frankfurt immigration, and lastly how to travel from the Frankfurt Airport to your final destination by train. Make sure you stick till the very end of the video. I'll be giving some valuable tips in between the video. Also for the important things, I'll provide some links in the description. For questions or doubts, just comment down in the comment section or just DM me on Instagram. So once you're inside the airport, you'll see these big display boards on which the flight numbers are displayed along with the check-in counters on which you are supposed to check in for your flight. As I can see, my flight is Vistara and the check-in counter is B. I'll let you guys know more about my flight as we move further in the video. If you are confused about the weight of your luggage, use this weighing machine which is free of cost at the Delhi airport to weigh your bags before you check in. Right now I'm standing in front of the check-in counter where I'm supposed to check in for my flight. I have around 2.5 hours until my flight departs. After I check in, I'll let you guys know what are the documents that they ask from me for the check-in process. So let's go. Finally, I've checked in my luggage and the list of documents which are required for the check-in process are as follows. Baggage allowance in Vistara is of 46 kgs, so you can have 2 bags of 23 kgs each along with a 7 kg handbag and an additional laptop bag. Also a very important thing that no RT-PCR test was asked at the time of check-in. Next we have the immigration, so let's go towards the immigration. Right now I'm standing in front of the international departures section. Here we'll have the immigration and after the immigration will be the security check. Important things to note about the security check is that you must not have a liquid container which has a liquid more than 200 ml. If you want to carry things like oil or ghee, just keep it in your checked-in bags and not in your hand luggage. After I've cleared the immigration and the security, I'll let you guys know what they generally ask at the immigration. As you can see, the security check is right behind me. I've cleared the immigration and also cleared the security check. Right in front of me is the Delhi duty-free section. I'll let you guys know more about the immigration once I'm through this duty-free section. Now to board the flight, I have to go towards the gate where I have to board my flight from. Your assigned gate is mentioned on the boarding pass which you received when you checked in your luggage. Also, there would be these signs which will show you the way towards the gates. In this section you could buy chocolates, bags, alcohol, shoes and whatnot. Also you could buy even a last minute gift. The best thing here is that you don't have to pay any taxes or duties. Also you will find these boards everywhere for your smooth travel. Now to save some money, instead of buying a bottle of water, I usually carry an empty water bottle which I fill after I've crossed the security check. Usually you will find these water fountains right outside the toilets. So here you can fill your water bottle for the rest of your journey. Now if you're hungry, you can obviously go to the food court, or you can directly go towards the gates. I've decided that I would go towards the food court and have a meal. As the sign says, the food court is on the first floor on the left side. Right now I'm at the food court and I just finished a meal from KFC. In this food court you'll find basically all the big brands which you have ever heard of, like KFC, McDonald's, Cafe Coffee Day, etc, etc. I'll just quickly recap what are the documents which were required until now before boarding the plane. Passport, visa or your resident permit, COVID certificate and your online declaration form. Now why I chose Vistara and not any other flight? Firstly, the price of Vistara was same as the price of Air India and the luggage was also 46 kg, which is more than sufficient for me. I've had a very bad experience last time when I traveled with Air India. That's why I did not choose Air India. After walking for 10 more minutes, I have finally reached the section where the gates start. My gate is gate number 1 only, so it will obviously be in the front, so it's not a problem. But if you guys have a gate number supposedly 14 or 13, then just hurry up, don't waste so much time in the food court or in the duty free area. The boarding gate is right in front of me and I don't think the boarding has started yet, as it is around 1 hour before the flight. I think they will start the boarding in about 15 minutes or so. Now the boarding has started and everyone is in line to board the plane. I'll see you guys once I'm inside the plane.
Good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you aboard Vistara, brought to you by Tata and Singapore Airlines. A special and very warm welcome to all of Vistara and Singapore Airlines trip time members on board today. Our flight today UK025 is to Frankfurt. Captain H. Always in command today.
Finally, I'm inside this Vistara flight. I could barely find any seat which was empty while I was walking through all the seats, as my seat was at the very end of the aircraft. The captain announced that we'll take off in about 5 minutes from now. Sometime I'll be exploring this screen in front of me and showing you guys what are the things that are in it. Also, I've received a few things from the airline staff which I'll show you guys once we are in the air. The first thing which I received is an earphone. Secondly, I received a light blanket to just keep myself warm if I want to sleep during the flight. In front of me I also have the Vistara catalogs, which just explains the emergency situations and also about their services and food. These are the few things which you will receive if you travel by Vistara. Now let's explore this infotainment system in front of us. Firstly, we have this flight icon which basically shows us the time remaining of our journey. Next, we have this option called My Flight. In this option, you can see the Google Earth kind of thing, which basically shows you the current situation of your flight. You can explore more if you want to pass your time. Next we have this option for movies and TV shows. We can also control the sound of the infotainment system from here. The brightness can be controlled as well. Next we have the option to call the flight attendant if we have any problems. The reading lights can also be switched on and off from this system. Next we have the option for settings. Here we can see kids mode, where I think it will be for kids, and the brightness settings is same as previous. One more reason to choose Vistara is that the infotainment system works 100% of the time, unlike Air India. Also, you have more options than Air India as far as I can remember from my last to last time of travel. This system is more than enough to pass your time during your long flight of 8 hours. One thing about the windows here is that you can control the brightness of the windows. If you want to sleep peacefully, then just make the window completely dark and it will be completely opaque and no light will come from outside. If you want to enjoy the nature and see the clouds outside, just make the windows a bit lighter and increase the brightness of the windows so that it becomes transparent after a while, and after around 2-3 minutes it will be completely transparent so that you can see outside very clearly. I'm in this flight for around 1.5 hours and I've received my first meal. It basically looks like a breakfast, although it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I've received a Coke and some food items, as you can see. I'll just keep the Coke on the side and then open all these and let you know what this is. So the first thing I can see is the sprout, and the second thing is a chocolate cake. We have wet wipes, and also I have received a bottle of water. Now I've had my food. It was not the best food, but yeah, it was manageable. Now you can see the view from my window, which looks really beautiful. These patches of clouds just below the flight looks extraordinary, really. Also, this is the first time I'm traveling on a day flight from India to Germany, and in my experience I think this is far better than traveling at night because you can't see anything at night from the window. Also, Vistara is the only Indian airline which provides Wi-Fi on board. So it's been 3.5 hours since we left New Delhi, and right now I have received something. I've received a cup of coffee along with a packet of sugar and cream. I think this coffee will help me in not falling asleep, but I really need to eat something. I'm very hungry and I just asked, and in about 1 hour the main course will be served. Finally, I've received the main course. Firstly, just see the view from my window. It's really awesome, and I will always prefer you guys to book a day flight if you want to get entertained and see beautiful scenarios, capture beautiful memories on your phone. Now let's focus on the main course now. I've received a cup of cola once again. Along with that is chicken samosa and some yogurt. I've also received a pack of orange juice, a bottle of water and some ice cream. I think that would be sufficient for now. One more suggestion I can give is just ask the air hostess for an extra meal. 9 out of 10 times they will give you an extra meal and then your stomach will be full at least. Because the quantity of food they give the first time is of course not sufficient for one person. The pilot has just announced that we'll be landing in about 5 minutes. As you can see from the window, we can already see the land. Also on the screen it says that it is only 2 minutes left to land. Finally, we have landed at the Frankfurt Airport, and as you can see from my window, we are just about to stop. Also, everyone is seated until now. I have no idea how, but yeah, that's how it is right now. I think everyone is very well mannered in this flight. deboarded the flight. My experience flying with Vistara was very good. From the airline staff to the Wi-Fi to the infotainment system, all was very good. I can recommend Vistara to everyone. Now I am going towards the immigration, after which I will have the baggage claim. Before the immigration, you will cross through the Frankfurt duty-free section. Here also you can find all the things which were available at the New Delhi duty-free. Also you can carry things from here to your place where you are going after landing here at the Frankfurt Airport. Let's go directly towards the immigration and then the baggage claim. By following these boards, you can also reach the baggage claim area. I think I've reached the immigration point. After the immigration, we usually have the baggage claim. So I'll see you guys once I cross the immigration. The immigration is on the left side, as you can see. I've cleared the immigration. The immigration was very smooth. The officer just asked me for my passport and my visa. He just stamped my passport and then he said that you can go. The trolley at the Frankfurt Airport costs €1. For this, you just have to put in your card, put in your PIN, and the trolley will unlock itself. One important thing to note here is that only card payments are allowed. No cash or coins will be accepted at the trolley machine. Also, don't forget to take back your card. Schönen Tag noch. Once you have your luggage, just walk through the door which says nothing to declare. In case you have something to declare, just walk through the other door which says declared here. Now I have to go towards the train station where I have to catch a train to Cologne. How to do that? Since I have landed at Terminal 2, I have to catch a shuttle bus from Terminal 2 towards Terminal 1. If you have landed at Terminal 1, it's well and good, you can directly go towards the train station. Now the question is, how do you go from Terminal 2 to Terminal 1 to catch a train? Right now I'm on my way to go towards the bus which takes me from Terminal 2 to Terminal 1. All these signs at the Frankfurt Airport makes it pretty much clear that which way you have to go. This sign says that I have to go in front where I'll catch a bus towards Terminal 1. After coming out of the Frankfurt Airport, I can clearly see a board which says that the bus towards the Terminal 1 will come right here. So I'll just wait for the bus. I just asked someone and he said that the bus comes every 15 minutes which takes passengers from Terminal 2 towards Terminal 1 where the train station is. Right now I'm at the Terminal 1 of the Frankfurt Airport. It's written that the regional trains are this way. From here we have to go downstairs. We have to first book the tickets to our final destination. So there are two ways to do that. One you can do from the DB app using your credit card, and the second thing which you can do is using the machines which are at the platforms or near the platforms or before the platforms at some stations. So let's go and find the machines. Where are they? Saw a sign which says that the railway tracks are on the left side. So let's go towards the left side. I'm assuming that the machines to buy the tickets are also there. I finally found the machine where we will book the train tickets. It's the DB machine. It's called Automat in German. This is how it looks like. First of all, we'll change the language to English. Then we'll type the destination where we have to go. In my case, it's Cologne. Then we have to choose the station in the city. For example, some cities have many stations. In my case, it's Hauptbahnhof, the main train station. Click on next. Then choose the type of journey and the class. Then next. Then choose the date and time of your journey. The next available is the best suited. Next you have to choose the number of tickets you want to purchase. In my case, it's only one ticket. Then go on next. Next you have to choose if you need any extras or not. In my case, I don't need any extras, so I'll just go with the lowest rate possible. It's 39.90 euros. Click on next. Now it asks that you need to reserve a seat or not. I don't usually reserve a seat because lots and lots of seats are available. Next you can pay using your cash or the card which you have. In my case, I have the cash, so I'll just put the cash inside and the ticket will be printed from the bottom and I can receive it from the space which is provided. Also you will receive a receipt of the ticket you just printed, and also the remaining money will be given back to you from the same place. Now I'm going towards the platform. You can easily follow the signs which are available at the railway station to go towards the platform. After walking for 5 minutes, I've reached the railway tracks. This was the whole video. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions or doubts, just message me on Instagram or just comment down in this video.